I'm with a member of the Platters, one of the most important group of the 20th century in the world. They sing some very famous songs, including Only You, Twilight Time, my favorite song, The Great Pretenders, Smoke Get in Your Eyes, and many more. We will get the pleasure of listening your song next Saturday night at the Doctor House. I have a lot of things to ask you. I like to, you can tell me your name.
Tommy Smiley from Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee. Good musician in this
B.B.
town.
King, B.B. King, Elvis Presley, Sam and Dave, Otis Redding. I mean, many more.
Many more. I like to start with this question. When the Platter begin and where?
The Platters began in the early 50s, and they were organized in Los Angeles. They actually began in New York, but they moved to Los Angeles for the final organization. That's where they met Buck Ram, and Buck Rams was the manager and made all the connections in this particular group.
What happened with the first member of the group? They still alive or dead? Still alive, someone of the first group?
Well, only Herb Reed, the bass singer, the bajo, and Zola Taylor, the lady in the group, they are still alive. But they are not actually working or making tours. First of all, most people don't know, the first voice, Tony Williams, he only sang 5 years with the Platters. Then he went solo, and they brought in Sonny Turner. And the group has been changing ever since. But only Herb Reed and Zola Taylor are still alive. The rest are dead, I'm sorry to say. They're muertos.
Now I want to ask you about the golden years of the 15th, when the United States had many more group of rock and roll like Billie Holiday, Chuck Berry, Danny and the Jr., Little Richard, Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll. There were also romantic groups like the Platters, the Moonglows, the Flamingo, and Croner, like Pat Boone, Brenda Lee, Polanca, Neil Sedaka. What you can tell me about the golden years?
The golden years of the Platters, with their relationship, with other groups, other shows?
Yes, about the golden year. What can you tell me about?
Well, you can always remember that during this time, they were one of the first black groups to actually cross over in the pop area, because rock and roll was actually beginning in the 50s, and this group was a romantic group. They were not a group like Little Richard or Chuck Berry or Jerry Lee Lewis or Bill Haley in the comics. They were the romantic group, and for this reason they got a chance to sing on many shows with many different artists, because they were so different from the other artists. And the golden years were great. There were lots of television, there were lots of movies, lots of radio. So I think that kind of attention will maybe never happen again.
Así es, nunca más volverán esos tiempos, ¿eh? Así es como lo dijo nuestro amigo. How many times you came here to our country? Do you remember?
No, but I can tell you I've been coming here for 22 years. Many times. We've seen Argentina change from the 80s to, we came in the 90s, and we're here now. So for about 22 years we've been coming to Argentina, and we've been here through the complete change of the government and everything, and we've never had a problem. We have always been treated like artists, and we've always had a great time.
What you want to say to our listening of the Radio Estilo 88.5, Puerto Tirol, provincia de Chaco, Argentina? What you can say to our listening?
We would like to say thank you very much for being fans of the Platters, and we would like to thank Radio Estilo for playing our records, and we respect them very much, and we hope that they continue to play our records, because we have a lot of new fans because of this. Because you play our records, now we have young fans, and the people here in Argentina always make us feel very warm, and they make us work very hard, because when they enjoy the show, we work harder, and we always try to do something extra. We're going to do a tribute to Frank Sinatra. We would do 2 songs in memory of Frank Sinatra. Patrice Murray from Trinidad will sing some Whitney Houston songs, and she will also do the theme from Titanic. John Cheatham from Brooklyn, New York is a male soprano, and he will sing songs from Philadelphia. Barry Smith is from Miami, Florida. He's the showman in the group. He will sing songs from Fiddler on the Roof and Aquarius, and he's a dancer. He's even going to dance tap. So we have a fantastic show. I think it's more to say it will be a musical experience, and we can't wait to do it, and we would love to have all of our fans there, and we thank you and love you very much.
Bueno, thank you a lot. We always play your record on the radio. Thank you a lot, so much.
Our pleasure. Thank you, and we look to see you Saturday.